Good morning, Park Lane. This is Mrs. Strader broadcasting live for Park Lane Elementary. Today is Monday. It's April the 20th, 2020. And today and every day is a pick your own specials day, as we've talked about before. Remember, you're going to do a little bit of work every day in your classroom, and then you can go to one of your specials classes and just do something for fun. Okay, so you can pick music today or PE today, whatever it is that hey, you're interested in for that day and do something extra and fun that's not on the computer. All right. We want to do a big shout out welcome to our new student. Yes, during this crazy time, we have a new student. Welcome to our new student. His name is Kane, and Kane is going to be in Mrs. Fell's class, or he is in Mrs. Fell's class. So, Kane, I thought I would show you a picture of your class. This is a picture of your class that was taken back in the fall when they were at Ohio Caverns for their field trip. And class, this is Kane. So, Kane, welcome. He's moved here from out of state, and we're super glad that he's with us. We just wish we were at school so that we could meet him more properly. But hey, you'll still love being a student at Tecumseh Local. All right. Having a little bit of trouble getting my screens to move forward. All right. Happy birthday. Let's do our birthdays for this week. A happy birthday to Sterling from Mrs. Adkins' class. Hey, Sterling has a birthday today. His birthday's actually on Monday, and he's 7 years old. A happy birthday to Mariah from Mrs. Mullins' class. Mariah turns 6 on Tuesday, tomorrow. Happy birthday, Jason from Mrs. Mansour's class. He's got a birthday coming up on Wednesday. He'll be turning 6 years old. Happy birthday, Stephanie from Mrs. Morris's class. Stephanie's birthday is April the 23rd. She'll be 7. Happy birthday, Elena from Miss Howell's class. Elena has a birthday on the 23rd, and she'll be 7 also. Happy birthday, Jesse from Mrs. Morris's class. Jesse's birthday is April the 25th, and he's going to be 8. Happy birthday, Jesse. Happy birthday, Cam. Cam is in Mrs. Henderson's class. His birthday is April the 26th, and he'll be 7. Happy birthday, Gwen from Miss Howe's class. Gwen has a birthday on the 26th. She'll be 7 years old also. Hey, happy birthday to Anaya from Mrs. Hughes's class. Hey, Anaya has a birthday coming up on the 26th, and Anaya will be 6 years old. Happy birthday. Again, my screen, sometimes it just gets funky. Happy birthday to Paisley from Mrs. Massey's class. Paisley's got a birthday on the 26th, and she's going to be 6. That's it for our birthdays for this week. But hey, just a couple reminders. Hey, I know I announced this last week, but just in case somebody missed it, I want to make sure that you know we have not forgotten about you. The readathon is holding on to our prizes until we're back in school. They'll ship them when they can, and spring pictures will be delivered when school reopens. Notice though that the birthday pictures are spring pictures, okay? So if you haven't seen your child's spring picture yet, if they have a birthday, you've seen it, and know that we're trying to figure out if there's a way that we can get those to you digitally. So we'll do what we can with that. All right. A couple of reminders for this week. When you're in there in your Google Classroom, there are things that we need you to make sure that you're getting to every week, okay? So, one of those things is Raz Kids. Now, when you're in Raz Kids, I want to make sure that you understand that you need to listen. So, there's a little symbol and there's an ear, okay, or maybe it's headphones. Anyway, make sure you listen to the book first. So, you'll hear somebody else read it. Then read it yourself. Okay, click on it, the little book symbol, read it, and then finally there's a little question mark, and that's where you're going to answer a couple questions about the book, just so that we can see how well you're listening to the book, how well you're comprehending what you're reading. So make sure you do those things. Also, another really cool thing you can do is you can record yourself. There's a little record button. Push the record button when you read one of those books, and that way your teacher, either your classroom teacher or your title teacher, your coaching group teacher, can listen to you and see how you're doing with your reading. Okay, so listen. When you read it, you can also record it and then take your quiz. We'll talk about Lexi in a minute as far as all the levels that you guys are moving up, which is awesome. Everybody needs to get 60 minutes a week. That's just like 3 times a week you get on there and you do 20 minutes. Please don't let your parents or your older brother or sister give you answers. If they do, it's going to get way too hard, way too quick, and it's not going to do you any good. So make sure you're working on that on your own, okay? Happy Numbers, hey, is a new program for some of the first graders this week. Kindergartners, some of you were doing it last week. Hey, another program. It's super important that you do your own work. Okay, do your best. And then Haggerty. Hey, some of your teachers might be recording. You might be seeing a couple of teachers are recording Haggerty lessons that anybody can use, and other teachers are doing their own. Hey, but you guys know we do Haggerty every day when we're in school, and that Haggerty helps you with both your reading and your writing. It's making you better readers and writers. So make sure you listen to the Haggerty videos each week. And I think we're just giving you a couple of those a week. So make sure you do those as well. Okay. Let's get to the Lexia Core 5. Again, I'm going to read certificates for everybody who earned a certificate this week. And there are a ton of you. Awesome job. I'll read them get through them as quickly as I can. Listen for your name. And again, if I mispronounce a name, I apologize. Part of it's because I'm going to just be going as quickly as I can. Great job to all of these students who moved up a level this week in Lexia. Okay, here we go. Bentley Hardiker, Avea Medina Roberts, Kiera Ratcliffe, Jackson Blankenship, Braden Graham, Abel Codwell, Riley Cook, Ezekiel Eber, Aubrey Heinel, Sam Coons, Brody Haywood, Avery Moore, Adele Williams, Jordan Coyle, Ashley Zaragoza, Layla Jaros, Noah Wright, Jace Croup, Tanner Daniel, Lillian Vernoy, Sebastian Morales, Keegan Basham, Jackson Blankenship, Benjamin Nye, Carson Steele, Hunter McFarland, Trent Moyer, Jillian Lewis, Maxwell Day, Ellie Wills, Madeline Jones, Harper Bauer, Leanna Dixon, Natalie Lowridge, Natalie Lazarus, Bailey Hall, Emmy McKinley, Sebastian Walker, Zoe Speck, Mira Slagle, Gavin Burt, Isabella Williams, Charlotte Koronich, Carlos Mendoza Sindajas, Molly Pascarella, Easton Mullins, Elena Schultz, Isaiah Green, Leilani Messer, Logan Davidson, Jay Strauss, Gemma Durst, Amar Estrella Cruz, Riley Prater, Zoe Coomer, Marilyn Harwood, Jamison Beard, Juliana Wolfer, Elijah Thacker, Teddy Tavner, Riley Miller, Charlotte Dilly, Delaney Parks, Madison Dover, Miranda Wilson, Tanner Dunaway, Annie McKinley, Nolan Lawson, Jackson Grogg, Aubrey Postel, Olivia Betalon, Evan Kingery, Abel Caldwell, Jackson Tarbutton, Aiden Sink, Alexa Guzman Mendez, Gavin Berner, Finn Ronaldo, Celine Bernardino Arevalo, Lucas Kendall, Kenley McGowan, Kinsley Shirk, Taylor Mefford, Ethan Conley, Samuel Poland, Javen Balaam, Harlow Neal, Eva Schmiel, Sage Kaiser, Caden Ashley, Ariadne Barcenas Duran, Liam Jones, Jaden Beatty, Cole Forgy, Harper Bobo, Sebastian Walker, Haley Charlton, Inslee Ritchie, Chase Suttles, Briley Montavo, Addison Rose, Jackson Ward, Ryan Vaughn, Ava Driscoll, Skylar Bogan, Thomas Beatty, Leanna Miller, Blake Horn, Morelli Rodriguez, Evan Hatton, Annika Cheeks, Cash Lokai, Xavier Cox, Victor Perez, Natalie Cryer, Colton Miller, Emily Chaplin, Liam Nide, Payson Bowers, Miranda Stevens, Bryson Bunch, Ella Kingery, Avery Hamilton, Erica Daniels, Jordan Davidson, Tanner Dunaway, Elijah Black, Sabrina Neal, Carlos Mendoza Sindajas, Elena Chazaro, Itzel Marcelo, Aiden Bosma, Maritza Alvarado Cervantes, Carter Kitts, Daisy Clark, Arcelia Zaragoza, Brian Dagg, Jesse North. Great job for all of you who have moved up a level in Lexia. Keep up the great work. Hope I have even more names to read next week. Look who's a new big brother. Hayden in Mrs. Mullins' class has a new baby brother. Okay. And we have a report from the mom that Hayden is doing an excellent job being a big brother. His new brother's name is Grayson. Congratulations to Hayden and the rest of the family. We're so glad that you shared this adorable picture with us. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, reminder, last week we talked about a PAX vision, and I think your teachers might share out another video that describes that PAX vision. So, parents, if you want to do a PAX vision at home and you're not exactly sure what that would look like or what you should do with that, we're going to share a video out that you can refer to. But, boys and girls, you can think about what do you want to hear more of, do more of, see more of, and feel more of when you're working at home on your schoolwork. So, write those things down so that you can refer to them. You can talk about the things you want to see less of as well. Hey, but for sure, talk about how do you want it to look like? Hey, we know it's hard, all of us being home together. Hey, sometimes we get a little bit on each other's nerves or it gets a little tense at home. Hey, if that happens, hey, maybe mom's asked you to do something and you're being grumpy about it. Hey, remember how we talked about press and pause? Well, there's something called Pax Breaks, okay? And it might be just time to take a Pax break. When everybody is too upset about something, instead of reacting, takes a Pax break. Everybody needs a Pax break. Go separate. Maybe you go to your room, mom or dad goes, hey, out to the garage, or hey, they go to their room and you are out in the living room. Hey, take a little time apart from each other. Calm yourselves down. Hey, maybe you play for a little bit. Hey, listen to some music. Hey, get something to drink. And when that time is up, then find out if you guys are ready to get back together and tackle it, whatever it is that you were going to tackle, or maybe you need to talk something through. Okay, so when everyone's calm and ready to restart the discussion, hey, then you're ready to go. And congratulate yourselves and say, you know what, we took a PAX break and that was a smart thing to do. Okay, so think about that, hey, as another PAX tool that you can use this week. All right. Now, we talked about our PAX secrets, owning your own space. Remember what is inside the hula hoop? Hey, that's you. You're in charge of yourself and your actions. You've got the power to choose. Sometimes we need to pause in the name of PAX and think before we act. That's taking a PAX break sometimes too. And then be kind. And I was thinking, I would love to challenge everybody to really think about that be kind piece this week. Have you filled a bucket today? Did you fill some buckets last week? Think about the things that you can do to fill someone else's bucket today and tomorrow. Okay, can you share with somebody? Can you just smile at somebody? Can you ask mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, hey, can I do something to help you? Hey, maybe make your bed. Hey, maybe pick up your toys off the floor, your dirty clothes. Hey, ask somebody if there's something that they can do. Say, hey, grandma, you look really nice today. Give somebody a compliment. Okay, think of what you can do to fill someone's bucket, hey, today. A huge thank you to Brendan Officer for sharing this picture of him participating in Mindful Monday last week. He was doing some rainbow breathing while exercising. Speaking of breathing, don't forget how important it is to prepare for learning by taking some deep breaths. Consider doing some quiet breathing, 3 to 5 minutes before beginning your work. Remember how we do it in the gym? We play that calming music, we close our eyes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. It's okay to do that at home too. Take some deep breaths. You'll feel better. Hey, probably everyone at your house would feel better if they just took a minute to do that. So think about doing some deep breathing this week, okay? All right. Remember that, hey, it's a lot to get that schoolwork done at home. Hey, it's okay to just work for a little bit, take a break. Our goal is to get that 60 minutes of Lexia in. Don't spend too much time on the computer. Okay. Again, we've got kids that are getting 150, 200, 250 minutes in Lexia. That's a lot of time to spend on the computer. You need to do your happy math, your Raz kids. You're going to have some other things from your teachers, your Haggerty videos. So don't spend too much time, but just enjoy it. Read some extra books. Hey, join your teachers for Google Meets as you're able to. I know some teachers have taken some virtual field trips. Some fun things is going on. And speaking of fun things, this Friday night, the 24th, we have our first grade music program. I know we can't be together, and we wish we were at the auditorium at Tecumseh High School having our program. But since we can't do that, we're going to do it via a Google Meet on Friday just for first grade because we can only get 250 people in a Google Meet at once, hey, at 7 o'clock. So there'll be a link in your Google Classroom. There's a link on the music website or on the music classroom. So make sure you join us. Hey, when you join, you're going to mute yourself. Okay, but you'll be able to hear Mr. Hitt or Mrs. Enlow as they lead the songs, and then you'll be able to sing along at home. Okay, so that's going to be a really special night. All right. Remember, hey, we want everybody to have a great week. And even if we're not together, we're still here to learn. All right, let's go ahead and stand together, if you would, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Tecumseh School Pledge. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly. I am proud of all I do and say. Have a great week, PAX leaders.